Okay, right to bear arms, part 2. Continuing on in the previous explanation, that's when I had the drawing. Right, the source, the voltage regulator with the generator supplying through the supply chain to the load so that we could reload. That whole system I just explained in the previous video, explaining that a well-regulated militia, the word militia is an armed citizenship, and well-regulated means a system that will deliver the needed product, ammo and firearms, to the load, the citizens, in order to be well-regulated and a functional militia. I found a definition of well-regulated in one of my electrical voltage regulator books. And it means having the ability to exist. Having the ability to exist or generate at a capacity and rate to which the demand is steadily supplied, as in the following electrical circuit, which I went through in the previous video. If you didn't see that video, go back one and check it out. So part of that, the word militia being defined as an armed citizenship, right? Armed, we know what that means. That means having firepower, equivalent to the modern day military's power. And if you wonder why I say that, I had mentioned previously that if you put the Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution and our Bill of Rights and the Vermont State Constitution together, you get a pretty good story. And actually, this one, the Vermont Constitution, really answers some of the questions that you might arise from our United States one. But let me read you this one. That the people have a right to bear arms for the defense of themselves and the state. And as standing armies in time of peace are dangerous to liberty, they ought not to be kept up, and that the military should be kept under strict subordination to and governed by the civil power. If you have any questions on the civil power, I just did a video on that. It's called Romans 13/Americans 13. And the civil power is simply we the people. And that's why we have an armed citizenship. It's part of our civil power. Okay? But what you get from the Vermont Constitution on Article 16 is that standing armies ought not be kept up, and that the military should be kept under strict subordination to the civil power. Standing armies, the military, is not the same as the militia. The militia is an armed citizenship, whereas standing armies are a professional body. All right, usually they're a governmental body. All right, the government is to be in submission to we the people. That's pretty simple. So let me let you sit there and think about that for a bit, and then I'm going to go to a third video right shortly.